Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse. We're getting started right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Not quite right on the dot. It's probably going to be 9:01 any second now. So getting going. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Our last live stream, this is our 10th consecutive live stream. Our last one was on Friday, of course. Welcome back. If you're new, awesome. That's pretty cool. But if you're returning, welcome back. And the first half of the live stream, we're going to go over Bitcoin. Then we'll cover the altcoins, probably the indices, the Magnificent Seven, and any other stocks or crypto assets that kind of jump out at us. And then, of course, the second half of the live stream, make sure to put in all your requests. So if you have any chart requests, just make sure to put in the ticker symbol and then let me know if it's a stock or crypto asset, because sometimes there's two ticker symbols. In the past, I've charted the wrong dash because there was a dash stock and dash crypto. So put in all the details over there. Let me know exactly what asset you want me to take a look at. And of course, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin here first, get started. And before we do that, before we jump into Bitcoin, currently still bullish on the daily chart, let's just take a look at the comments and just type in, like I said, just barely getting started here on another manic Monday. Let me just type it in here real quick. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Good morning. Good morning, Lawrence. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you here. So let's just do a little practice. Let's get warmed up here. Do some exercises. Do some calisthenics before we get going on the Bitcoin daily chart over here. Let's just go over to this Twitter X app. Unless you're on YouTube, the YouTubers already know what to do. They smash a like, they subscribe, all that stuff. They're very good at what they do over there. Now we're just trying to get the Twitter X app rocking and rolling over here. So this is how we do it, right? Come over here and smash that like button, hit that repost button, and throw in a quick emoji over here. You know, whatever it is. Boom. 5 seconds. Help me. Help you. Help me. All right, let's get going. Let's get rocking and rolling. So Bitcoin, man, it's been consolidating for a while. I've been posting that, it's been up in that $67,500 range since March 4th. Here we are 3 months later, right? It's almost June 4th, right? It's June 3rd today. So it'll be 3 months tomorrow that it's still around that 67,500, currently higher, 69,500. Did reach yeah, BRK. Yeah. I saw someone post it on the Twitter X app, and then someone tagged it was the builder tagged me in the Discord with the BRK.A crashing, right? I've always only looked at the BRK.B, but the BRK.A, he tagged me in the Discord, and I took a look at it and then posted that chart on the Twitter X app. So shout out to the builder. He alerted me on that one. So let's do it. Let's get the drawings into it. Had that correction back here, consolidation sideways, massive move to the upside, bearish divergence, was getting overbought, what remained overbought, aka ultra bullish, right? And then came down, hit 3 of the 4 targets to the downside, and it's been going sideways and consolidating sideways for, like I said, almost 3 months now. So let's put the drawings back on over here. So just kind of quick recap, kind of let you know what is going on with this chart that I have over here. One update that I made on it. So you got the 3 out of the 4 targets to the downside. Let me get my water. Woo, got a big water today. Let's go. Hit 3 out of the 4 targets to the downside. It was looking like it was finding support at target 2, right? So target 3. But target 2 to the downside, it looked like it was finding support. Hit it here, 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 here. All this price action here at target 2. And then we were talking about the breakout. It was breakout in real time. And then talked about moving the stop loss to break even. And on that day, May 15th, drew out this blue path. It was the yellow path, but I had to redraw it because I accidentally deleted it. And Forgot to put it back on with the back button, the undo scroll, and it was too far gone. I tried to scroll back like 100 times and didn't work. So I had to redraw it. But the original yellow path, it's on the Twitter X app. It's on the live streams, previous ones. It wasn't this long of a U, right? It was kind of like this, and then start to come back out like this maybe a day or two in advance. So it's redrawn, but you can go back to see the old drawing. Very similar, lines up pretty closely. And then of course I still have that fractal on as well. And it looks like, per the fractal, it seems like it's kind of breaking out at the, right on time. So whether it continues that way or not, we don't know. But it's just an idea that it could continue upward like that. And then of course, I will be able to retire the phrase, we are still not out of the woods yet. Once we get that daily candle close back above 73,100 ish, then I'll be gladly able to retire that. Seems like we are out of the woods. Can at least see through the tree line, and we can see the end of the woods. If you did get a candle close back above here, seems like the probabilities continue to increase, and of course, getting back above here, probabilities continue to increase, etc., etc. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. We can see through the forest. 2 out of the 3 things that we wanted to see already happened. That third and final thing is that candle close back above here. Got that horizontal. This is the monthly horizontal line from some say is the real top, March 2021, right? So whether you debate that or not, it doesn't matter to me. And then of course, you have the November top as well, was a little bit higher. I think it was up around here. But anyways, so what I did add was this bullish pennant, right? It's got this bullish pennant. So if this is a breakout on the bullish pennant, and if you did take it from, just say from this flagpole here, right? That would be the target. We all know my thought on price actually hitting the targets on patterns, I believe, is like 30 to 35%. It's my own, from obsessing and staring at charts, is my own thoughts on it, my own personal data from what I've seen. I don't have any real data on it, but it just seems like patterns play out maybe 50% of the time, and then to a pattern to actually hit a target, 30 to 35% of the time, I would say. G-Rod, is this the builder? Is this the builder? BRK.A. Is this the builder? I posted on Twitter X app. Once you tagged me in the Discord, I saw it, and then I reposted on the Twitter X app. So let's see. Yeah. So again, this would kind of line up with the fractal, right? So we'll see how it plays out. Whoa. Let's go. So yeah, it could, if we get a daily candle close back above here, could be breaking on that bullish pennant, and then we'll see if it remains right on time, right on target. We talked about it maybe the first week of June, maybe the second week of June, first or second week of June. We could see it starting to break back up to the upside and possibly get a candle close back above in the first or second week of June. It is possible. These are just for ideas. The blue brush was the yellow brush, the yellow fractal, and of course the bullish pennant are all just ideas. So we'll find out. We'll continue watching and see how it plays out. It's always possible that it closes back below and it was just a fake out to the upside, right? So anyways, I'm still in it to win it, and the stop loss has moved to break even. That's Bitcoin. There we go. 10 minutes flat. There, we did it. We did it. What else? Ethereum, right? That was the bullish divergence. This is the breakout, buy signal. Now another milestone breaking above here. I'm more aggressive, so I'm more of into taking these ones down here when it lines up. But another milestone is back above this downward trend line, and then another milestone is, hey, break through target 4 and flip that from resistance into support, But like we talked about, this is a massive move up. So doesn't mean it couldn't find support like this and continue upward. Let's move this back to yellow just so we can see it a little bit better on the chart. Could it even claw its way back down like this, find support, and come back up? So just be aware of that, right? You're not concerned about this if you were getting in early, right? You're only concerned with this as if you're getting in up here, right? So late to the party, in my personal opinion, there was bearish divergence here, and this could be a possible lower high to claw back some of that big move before Ethereum takes off again to the upside. So we don't know. We'll see. We will see. We'll see. We'll see. Solana broke down from the upward trend line, but could just be one of those fake outs to the downside, and then regain the trending dots, regain it, and then continues upward like that. So Solana, but did have a sell signal yesterday. The trending dots are starting to trend downward. So we'll see how it plays out. Chainlink hit four targets to the upside, and we will see if it breaks through that resistance. Got rejected, but see if it breaks through resistance and then flips that into support. Right now, it could be finding support at the trending dots. Sand starting to make its move. Is that it? Is that it for the bottom? Right? You had the bullish divergence, possible higher low over here, right? So two possible higher lows, and then another pending buy signal. So it's still going through this bottoming phase, but you get a candle close back above 46, call it 46.7 cents, 46.7. You start getting daily candle close back above there, then it's probably start looking pretty good over there on sand. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, this is for educational purposes only. And don't copy trade me, right? Don't copy trade me. We're just going through the charts and showing you what I see on the charts. You always have to make your own decisions. So you could join our Discord for $9 a month if you want to. I just added that option on there after people have been asking me for 2 years. Then if you want the sharpshooter candles 3.1 plus Discord, then it's $29. Original members are still paying $19 a month because they're legacy. So once you get locked into a price, of course you can cancel anytime, but once you're locked into the price, I'm not going to raise the prices on you, but doesn't mean I won't raise prices in general. And then of course the recorded coaching used to be $49 a month. Now it's $79 a month on the recorded coaching. You get that. You get the sharpshooter RSI over here. Helps you spot divergences like a pro, right? Helps stay in the trend longer, buy and sell signals on RSI, etc., etc., etc. And you can find that over there on the website under services. Let's keep going. Pending buy signal on sand. Filecoin over there, not yet. Near had that sell signal and could be breaking down. But what we talked about was, not near breaking down and going back to zero, right? G-Rod, you got it. You got it. You got it. Not that near would go down to zero, but after the sell signal and even before that, when it was starting to break down from this upward trend line, we were talking about that near could be breaking down in the near future. Ooh, good one, Jesse. Good one. Good one. And we'll see. It could just be some sort of consolidation like this. Basically goes sideways, right? Basically goes sideways since same thing, March 12th. And then maybe there's a breakout. Maybe it doesn't even take that long. Maybe it just comes down like this and then comes back out like that, right? So we will see on near. But regardless how it plays out, consolidating for a bigger move to the upside is my own personal thoughts. Rari, aka Rarible, Ferrari Rarible, bullish divergence, not once, but had it again. So bullish divergence, still looking to find bottom, still going through a bottoming phase. Currently flat right now at 0%. Dot still going through this bottoming phase over here. Has only hit one target to the upside so far. you got target 2, you got target 3, and then of course target 4 over there. And if you flip that resistance into support, double arrow, right? Double arrow over there. Woo, that's the dot. All right. So still going through this bombing phase over here. Cardano, bullish divergence, possible higher low being established over here like that. And that's a longer term target up there that was never hit. Above 81 cents was never hit yet, right? Hasn't been hit yet. So we'll see how it plays out. Mana, similar thoughts to sand, right? Similar thoughts to sand. Bullish divergence, higher low, possible second higher low, pending buy signal. Looks very, very similar to sand that we just covered. Both of them are up about 5%. All go. Similar thoughts, could be lagging time-wise. Matic, Atom, they all start looking similar. Shibby, shib. We will see. Could probably just draw it out like this, but still going through this bottoming phase over here. Doge, similar thoughts. XRP, AVAX, right? Possible. Inge, not financial advice whatsoever, right? Not financial advice, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the fact that Coinbase said that they're going to delist Engine Coin. It's always a red flag. And I had spot holding on Engine Coin, and I didn't wait for the stop loss to get taken out. I ended up taking like a 5% loss on the spot holdings because as soon as I saw Coinbase say it's going to delist it in 2 weeks, then on this candle here as it's breaking down, I saw that and I'm like, I'm out, right? I'll just put it towards something else, right? So anyways, I'm out of Engine Coin. I thought it would be one of those, I thought it could be a possible runner in the full altcoin season. I thought it had a lot of potential to the upside. I don't know why. Maybe there's some reasons why Coinbase we'll talk about later on that why they're going to delist it. But I wouldn't even be able to trade it after June 14th anyways on Coinbase. And that's where I'm at since I'm in the United States. And so I was just like, I'll take a 5% loss. I'm out. Put in something else that could be pumping in the near future, not have to worry about it, move on, take the small loss, move on, and get it back, right? Get it back in other areas, put it to work. Let's go. Keep the losses small, as they always say, and try to push the winners as long as possible. So I didn't like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I posted it over here on Twitter X app. Where was it? Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's the wife. The sun. The sun never came out. I'm very disappointed. We left by the time the sun came out, if it did come out. There we go. Here we go. Received this message from Coinbase today, right? Upcoming changes to the Inge trading. We monitor assets under exchange to ensure they meet our listing standards. So who knows what their listing standards mean, what's happening. It just says June 14th around 2 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm not going to wait and find out. I just decided to take a 5% small loss because if you get in early, right? If you get in early, then you're not taking big losses. If you're up here at 40 cents, then all of a sudden you're dropping 25%, right? So 11% in a day, but I didn't get in on that day. I got out on that day. So who knows what it is? I'm sure they'll let us know in the future, or maybe not. And who knows? Maybe they even relist it, right? They might even relist it, but I'm not going to wait and find out what's going to happen. And I just closed my position and put it in something else. So there you go. Inge took a 5% loss. Breaking news. Oof. MicroStrategy. What's happening? Nothing. Nothing. Started to break down for this upward trend line. It didn't, right? So we'll see if it's going to find support on these trending dots, break out to the upside or break out to the downside, come back down, fill that gap or not. Maybe it doesn't fill these gaps until the bear market. We don't know. Currently still bullish since this buy signal. Let's Let's flip over the indices, and then we'll go to the Magnificent Seven, and then we'll circle back on the Bitcoin miners. Some of them were positive earlier. Let's see. Yep, HUT, MIGI. Yeah, pretty much all of them except for CLSK. And I did point that out. CLSK was the only one that didn't fill, one of the only ones that didn't fill the gap. And so it was a pretty good sized gap. Maybe it continues to do that. Wolf is down 3.9. Iris Energy up almost 10% today. So we'll circle back. We'll take a look at those. But I want to take a look at the indices over here, starting with the NASDAQ, right? So is it going to break down, or is it still green arrow up and red arrow down, right? So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We don't know, but the training dots may take some time to go through a topping pattern anyways. If it is, otherwise it could find support and continue upward over there. Inversely, the SQQQ is breaking back up again. So, the perma bears want to see this. The perma bulls do not. Just as an awareness over there, is up 1.3%. SP 500, bearish divergence, could be a fake out to the upside, aka bull trap. Could be coming back in the training dots, possibly putting in a lower high, and then we'll see if it comes back down. We don't know. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. Dow Jones looked a little bit different, right? Dow Jones didn't make a new all-time high up here at 40,250. Instead, it made a lower high after the bearish divergence and then put in another lower high. Not confirmed yet. This one's not confirmed. This one is confirmed. This one is not confirmed yet. Take out this pivot point over here, and then we'll confirm that lower high. But as of right now, no confirmed lower high, but this was a confirmed lower high. That's why I still have a question mark over here. This is not a question mark, right? So let's clone that over here. Boom. And let's remove that question mark. There we go. Now you know what I'm talking about. Lower high over here. Lower high over here. Question mark? Jesse, who are you talking to? Good morning, Springy Boy, we mail. Good morning. My mind also covering spell. Sure. Is that crypto or stock? I'm probably assuming it's crypto, but let me know if it's could be stock. I don't know. Put in all the details for me over there, and then we'll cover it. You're still within that time frame of being early bird gets the worm, and we don't have any other. Okay, there you go. All right, thank you, thank you. Are you long or short? Give me all the juicy details so we can look at it together through your lens and see what's going on. So we had the bearish divergence on the Dow Jones, followed by a lower high, followed by a lower low over here, followed by a lower high question mark, and then we'll find out if it continues back down like that. Do have a gap down here at target 3. Let's keep going. Russell 2000, similar thoughts to the Dow Jones. Bearish divergence, lower high, possible lower high. We will see U.S. 10-year yields could be continued to consolidate. We drew this out already. We didn't draw it out this morning. We'll find out which way it breaks, upside or downside. Dollar, similar thoughts. We had drawn out. Will it consolidate and then make a move to the upside or downside? Guess what? It's breaking to the downside, right? So we can remove this idea over here. We didn't know if it was going to be a bigger pullback and then come back down, but it was basically just like a two topper correction over there and then break down like that. So kind of like that, right? Could be breaking back down as of right now. I had that sell signal a couple of days ago on the dollar. I was pointing at the bearish divergence and then possible lower high over here, right? Possible lower high. It was, right? Possible lower high. So we will see. You get a candle close breaking down this upward trend line, then the probabilities will be increasing that we could see price go on the dollar, hit target 3, hit target 4. That would be good for gold, silver, Bitcoin, right? Stocks. So not one for one exactly, but a lot of bulls want to see that happen. VIX is bullish though, right? Could get another pending buy signal. So could get some when the volatility of the SP 500 picks up and Typically, when it's bullish, you'll see bigger corrections, which you're seeing on the indices right now. But volatility, right? So other stocks or crypto assets could be spiking hard up to the upside or downside. So volatility is picking up. So you can get some big moves to the upside or downside depending on the VIX. But overall, the SP 500, it would typically be correcting at the same time that the VIX is bullish. So just be aware of that. Natural gas, still currently bullish, but might go through a correction. That was a big move to the upside. This was a gap left open at $1.67. We don't know if that'll get filled or not. Gold, silver, right? But let's flip over to the Magnificent Seven real quick. Let's take a look at that. Nvidia, still bullish on the daily chart, ultra bullish on the daily chart, right? Still ultra bullish on the daily chart as of right now. Just pointing out the gap over here. Got a small gap over here that was basically filled, right? Basically filled. Let's see. Partial gap fill. We'll just take that off for now. Still got this one open, but we had that gap on there, and then price came back and partially filled it, and then it's pumping back up. So Meta could be breaking on this downward trend line today, possibly with a buy signal as well. Amazon looks a little bit different. Could be breaking down in this longer upward trend line as of right now. Bearish divergence over here. So we'll see if it continues to break down over here. One target out of 4 to the downside so far. Got that gap over here at 159.7. Microsoft, bearish divergence, breaking down. Sneaky lower high over here, possibly at 430, right? And then had that sell signal, and then it's continuing to break down over here, and we'll see if it takes out this pivot point over here. So could put it in a lower high first, right? It's possible. Comes down like this, puts in a lower high again, and then comes back down, and this could throw people off too, right? Because that could be a higher low. So we'll see how it plays off, but overall could be going through a possible topping pattern. If not, maybe it finds support and then continues higher after that. So we'll see. That's Microsoft. Bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence. No lower high as of right now. A more defined lower high, signaling that it's a higher probability that we're going to see lower prices. So Tesla. So it looks like it was going to be faking out to the upside over here. Looks like it was faking out to the upside over here earlier this morning, all the way up to 182. Could have been trapping some bulls. We had 2 plans laid out. Green arrow to the upside, red arrow to the downside, right? So Tesla breaking down 1%. Apple still bullish over there on the daily chart. Google breaking down from that upward trend line, could be coming back down for a retracement and kind of reset over there on Google. We don't know. It's possible. Red trending dots, multiple candles below the trending dots, getting closes below the upward trend line. Could see a sell signal in the near future on Google. Let's get back on the Sniper Top 40 and then circle back. We're right at 29 minutes. Pretty good on time. So we'll be able to get into the chart requests. Let's see. What else? Bitcoin dominance getting a little bit of a bounce here. We talked about this. We covered it. We even mapped this out on the weekly chart, right? Bearish divergence on the weekly chart, longer term. Even when it was down here below 54%, we were talking about, is it possible that we see after the bearish divergence a future lower high on Bitcoin dominance? It's possible. But could be additional bearish divergence. It's possible the bearish divergence was cleared on the weekly chart, right? And we still have this 4th longer term target that's never been hit. 3 of the 4 longer term targets were hit to the upside. The 4th one was never hit. It's still bullish on the weekly chart. Could have cleared the bearish divergence on the weekly chart and it's possible it does put in a lower high at some point. Might take weeks to play out. We don't know. This is a weekly chart. So let's get back on the daily chart. ANF for fun, right? Spiked all the way to 197. HUT, right? Still waiting to see if HUT's going to play out and hit target 4 out of 4. It's hit 3 targets out of 4 so far to the upside. So we'll see how it plays out. Kyle, happy Monday. Reminder to like and subscribe. Yes, Kyle, so smart over there. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. Help me, help you, help me. Go time, baby. Let's go, BTC. Any chance you look at Galaxy on the TSX, soon to be listed on the NASDAQ? Sure. Okay. So that's stock, but it's a crypto company. TSX. Okay. Yeah, we can take a look at that. TSX. But yeah, do what Kyle said. He's pretty smart. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. If you really want to get obnoxious, hit the subscribe button really hard. Just like that. So with that, let's keep going. Springy boy. Allocating a little more of my spot bag to low cap coins. Took profits. Okay. Do you have fundamental view on CLSK? Yeah, we're gonna get to it. We'll get to it. Fundamental, not really. Chart, yes. Fundamentals, no. No, because we don't know what's truth, and we don't know what's reality, and we don't know what's smoke and mirrors out there. That's for the market makers to push the news, push the narratives, all that stuff. So we don't have the fundamentals, right? And of course, you could look at, their let's see, that's news. You could look at like their earnings and stuff, but just because a company has negative earnings doesn't mean they're not reinvesting everything back into growth, right? So I don't know. No, not really. All right, so let's go. HUT could be putting in another higher low. Still going to see if this is going to play out to the 4th target to the upside. We don't know if it will or not. Hit 3 of the 4 targets so far to the upside. MIGI flat. It was up. It was up again. It's been up. So again, still going through this bottoming phase. Has only hit 1 target so far to the upside. We will see. If it does, it's a massive move, right? It's a massive move, even from current price at 121, right? If it were to hit the 4th target somewhere in the middle, it's 160%, right? So Hive up 2%. Similar thoughts over there. CLSK, right? We talked about this. We covered it this whole entire time. We said this gap is open. It's one of the few Bitcoin mining stocks that did not fill this gap. Will it fill the gap first? Will it come back down, come back down, fill the gap, and then continue upward? It's possible, right? It's possible. And it's kind of, that's the, until it breaks that trend, right? Until it breaks that trend. And then, of course, you can make it more aggressive, possibly, right? Well, that's a pretty thick line. Let's change that back to 2. There you go. So yeah, broke down here, broke down from the training dots, sell signal back here on Wednesday the 29th. And that we're starting to see price breaking down over here. There's not a ton of, like I said, you got that gap at 1052. So we will see on CLSK. Bitfarm continues to be bullish on the daily chart. Will run out of room, run out of steam, come back, put in a higher low, and then continue upwards. Possible. Marathon Digital, low, higher low, higher low. Is it going to put in another higher low over here and then continue upward? Possible. We don't know where that's going to be at, but another possible higher low. This is a higher high. And so target hit 2 of the 4 targets so far to the upside, right? Coming back in target 1. If it finds support, that would be another possible higher low. And then we'll see. We will see. Riot still looking for that higher low situation over there on Riot. hit 2 of the 4 targets to the upside. This is a low. Is this a higher low? We don't know. Is this going to be another higher low over here? Possible. Possible on Riot, right? So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to make it. Still bullish as of right now. Still bullish as of right now. Wolf, breakout slash fake out, come all the way back down. We'll put in another higher low over here on Wolf. Possible, 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 right? Iris Energy was up like 9-10%. No longer is. And it was up a lot higher than that. It was at 909 over here, but it's currently up at 840. Ultra bullish on the weekly chart as of right now. So we will see what happens over there. Take this off for right now. We will see. We will see. We will see. We will see. Right? Take off these targets that were just eyeball test over here like that, because it made a new higher high wick, and we'll see if it closes back above this candle close over here at 830. Seems like it will. If so, that puts in a higher high over there on Iris Energy. Is it leading the way, right? Is it leading the way to the upside? The breakout was on May 15th, had a buy signal. Is it leading the way, taking out that pivot point over there? I hope so. That'd be great. That'd be great. Cypher mining over here. What else? What else? What else? What else? Anything else? Anything else? Rose, Ocean, ETH, still ultra bullish on the daily chart. That's a Grayscale Ethereum Trust, ETHE, LTCN, Grayscale Litecoin, Sand versus BTC. Interesting. Mana versus BTC, maybe. Let's see what else. So this was this is stock. Yeah, so I think you already had me take a look at this one, Kyle, or maybe someone else did, but a low, possible higher low, still bullish on the daily chart, not really adding any more value than what we already had from this buy signal back here at $13, right? Kind of redraw it out like this, right? Boom. Still bullish on the daily chart over there on Galaxy. Check that one off. Let's circle back here on BRK. Okay. Here, I just added those for fun. So you got BRK.B daily chart, and then you got BRK.A. What happened? Hopefully the developers, the devs over there fixed it, right? It was showing on the 5-minute chart all the way down to like 187. So did they fix it? Did they fix it? Yeah, looks like they fixed it. They fixed it. Weird, crazy. So there you go. Right. What else? Spell. Okay, you got it. Crypto. Let's do spell. How do you spell it? Get it? There you go. Yeah, it's ultra bullish on the daily chart. So it pumps hard and it dumps hard, right? So if you look back here, even from that buy signal all the way there, so 200 something percent, and then it went through this pretty big correction, March 2nd, all the way down to here, over a month and a half, basically hit 66.5%, and then was going through consolidation, then had this another buy signal over here. And boom, since that buy signal, that was a 79-day correction and dropped 66.5%. Now it's ultra bullish on the daily chart, bullish on the weekly chart, right? So there you go. That's spell daily chart. What else? Not quite sure when to scale out. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you when to scale out, but you should have that kind of mapped out in advance. It's a little bit more difficult if spell is making new all-time highs, then it's kind of hard to It's a lot easier if it's already made new all-time highs and then it crashed as an example, and now it's retracing back some of those all-time highs. So then it's a lot easier. But when you're just trying to, it's a newer asset according to this Binance chart, and of course it's starting to make new all-time highs. That's a little bit more difficult. But you should have the strategy all laid out in advance before you're taking positions. My own personal opinion. Right now, it's the candles are lit on fire, and could possibly switch over to the weekly chart, and the weekly chart try to push it over there. But you gotta have all that mapped out in advance. In my own personal opinion, is a smarter way to go in the long haul. All right, that's spell. What else? What else? Yep, yep. So I think that's about it. About 41 minutes in. Woo! Anything else catches our eye? Anything else? Let's take a look at Bitcoin again. Hit 70,000 earlier today. Could close up somewhere in between where it's at now, 69,000 and 70,000, and that would be bullish. So any daily candle close back above this downward trend line, and we could be seeing some moves to the upside. That wick, it was already clearing out probably shorter term traders, high leverage positions, 20x and above, probably wiping all that out. And now you know the hindsight crew or the late crew is joining the party, and could be jumping in the near future. So with that, I think that's about it. Springy boy, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Uh, I think we're gonna call it, right. I think we're gonna call it. We didn't have too many requests today. I think we covered everything. Everything's starting to look pretty good over here on Bitcoin, altcoins, etc., etc. So we'll see how it plays out. We will continue to sniper the markets together. Thank you for all of your support. I appreciate all of you. And with that, we will see you tomorrow on Taco Tuesday. Have a good rest of your day.